Amazon #1 best-selling author, J.R. Rain. New York Times best-selling author, C.J. Ellison. National best-selling author, Tina Folsom. Now, why am I telling you this? I know you're probably asking yourself that, and I am going to tell you that those are what we consider sound bites. So what are sound bites? Exactly what I just said to you. Sound bites are little pieces, or a hook, as you might say, little pieces that you can include in your bio. You can include it in your synopsis, and you can include it on the cover of your book. They're little bites that hook the reader to want to learn more about your book, to buy your book, to turn it over, to find out if they want to read it, and to actually read your book. I recently heard an interview with John Gray, and for those of you who don't know who John Gray is, he is the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, and I'm sure you've heard of that book. But I was recently listening to an interview with him, and he was talking about how he was at a store and a gentleman had recognized him, and they started a conversation, and the guy said, you know, I've been in therapy for years with my wife and spent thousands of dollars, and I learned more from you in your book in 10 minutes than I have learned in the years that I've been in therapy. It could have saved me thousands of dollars had I just found you earlier. Now that is a great sound bite, because what is it doing? It's hooking you. It's like making your ears perk up, and you're like, what was that? Was he talking about saving money? You know, was that that good of a book? And it's making you want to know more. You want to know why he could have saved thousands of dollars, or how he could have, what kind of information could be better than therapy when you're in therapy, couples therapy, or marriage counseling, or whatever. So that is what's considered a soundbite. And if you're not using a soundbite in your promotions, in your marketing, on your cover, in your synopsis, in your bio, then you're really missing out on a lot of great potential customers, because the whole key and idea behind a soundbite is to draw them in and make them buy your book. So how can we do that? Well, in order to create a soundbite, what you're going to want to do is start with 60 words. 60 words describe your book. Describe your book in 60 words, and then describe it in one sentence. Describe it in 30 words. Describe it in one word. When you can describe your book and break it down that way, those are your hooks. Those are going to be what you're going to use to go fishing with. That's going to be what you're going to draw the reader in with. So you want to make sure that you're using sound bites. You want to research it a little bit. You want to break your book down, the entire book, and break it down, or your bio, right into one sentence. And if you can get your book into one sentence, that can become your teaser. If you can get a couple sentences out of that, those can become ways for you to use as teasers in your marketing for social media, such as on Twitter or on Facebook, Pinterest. You can come up with funny pictures and put those little teasers on, and then say, hey, read this book, or, be creative, figure it out, break it down, and once you start putting those sound bites out there, then you're going to be well on your way to getting that many more sales, because that's the whole point. You want to draw the reader in. So let's go fishing, hook, line, and sinker. I'll see you on the other side.